It's just about time to bring you another NFL matchup. Kickoff is just around the corner. Welcome to Nashville. I'm Tom Hammond. Beside me in the booth, Chris Collinsworth. Glad you're with us. We should be in for a good one between the Titans and the Saints. We'd like to remind you that our game is being presented in part by Snickers. Both teams come into today's game pretty fired up. Let's go down to the field for the opening kickoff. Hartley has his team lined up for the kickoff.
Start the game. Williams back deep to return.
It's a line drive kick. Fields it at the 9. They'll take over at the 27.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
They line up in an I. Little handoff on play action. Pass is complete. The defense just didn't mess up well in that.
The result of the play is a first down. First and 10.
And 10 to go.
On the 46-yard line.
The New Orleans Saints bring in their dime package. He spins. What happened to the protection on that one, Chris?
They just overwhelmed the offensive line on that play. That is what effective blitzing is all about. The timing, the execution, that was perfect.
Second and 15.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. He drops back to pass. Here's the deep throw. It's completed. What an open field tackle by Davis. A great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
They're in field goal range. The New Orleans Saints go with a 4-man front. Little handoff. Nice play fake. Balls it in. That's 2 first downs in a row through the air.
And you can see they're really starting to establish something here. You want to keep that defense off balance. And right now, they don't know whether to think run or pass.
First and goal at the 2-yard line. Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time. Play fake. Goes for the end zone. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Second and goal now at the 2. Here's the hit.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hit for a big game, but it just didn't work out that time.
They'll go from the I formation. Scaife is the man in motion. He drops back to pass. Throws it away. The quarterback's pass falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. Baronis can give his team the lead with this field goal. And he makes it good. Tennessee will be kicking off
for the kickoff. Thomas back to return.
Good distance on the kick. New Orleans trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead.
They'll take over at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
The Titans go with a 4-man front. They'll throw on first down. hit hard on the play. So he'll pick up the first down on that pass to the receiver.
Savvy little move that time by the receiver to pick up the first down.
50-yard line.
Breeze lines up with a split backfield. Drops back on first down. He goes deep this time. There with the catch. Moore did exactly what he had to do to beat the zone.
And I think the defense really just lost sight of him on that play. I'm not sure exactly how that happened, but you simply cannot let a big play receiver get behind your defense.
They find themselves in the red zone for the first time today. Fullback handoff.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force them to pass. We'll see if it works, or whether or not they'll stay with it later in the game.
They come out with split backs. He drops back. Goes for the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. And the point after is good. New Orleans looks ready to kick it away.
Williams back deep to return.
Kicks this one deep. Takes it at the 8. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score.
The Titans will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. Drops back on first down. Moves up. And the linebacker was able to get him on the blitz.
I always thought training camps were done backwards. They always start with the simple protections, the simple plays. If I were coaching on day one, all I would do is practice picking up blitzes. If you can pick up blitzes, you can block anything.
The New Orleans Saints line up with a nickelback. Drops back. Shanley has the pick. The 10. Great catch for the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
First and goal at the 6-yard line. So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold him this time. They hand it off. Still going. Gets in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Saints.
Hartley lining up for the point after. Hartley is good on the point after. New Orleans gets ready to kick it away.
Williams back to return.
He line drives it. Takes it at the 15. The defense dealt a crippling blow to this offense the last time they had the ball.
On the return. The Titans will start the drive at the 36-yard line. First and 10.
Nickel defense. Young sends one of his guys in motion. The halfback with the carry. Smith hits him for a loss. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
But, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
From their own 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Single set backfield. Young sends one of his guys in motion. They give it to the tailback.
You can see he saw where the hole was or where it was supposed to be, but it just closed up so quickly.
From their own 34-yard line. The New Orleans Saints line up with a nickelback. Drops back. It's tipped away. Pressure was coming, and he just got rid of it.
That pass rush didn't get there that time, but it got close enough to distract the quarterback and force him into a bad throw.
Hendrick is waiting for the snap. Bush will be the return man. Fields it at the 19. Hate to say it, but this one looks like it's coming back.
Holding on the receiving team, number 41.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway. But you can't let your emotions get away from you.
The Tennessee Titans come out in a 4-3. He looks to throw on first down. Passes on the move, and he catches it. Back to the line, but nothing more.
No gain on the play.
Second down now with 10 to go.
On the 19-yard line.
The Titans line up in a 4-3 on the ground with a tailback. Setting up play action. The quarterback gets into the open field. The 30. Good work there to get a few yards on the scramble.
Boy, in that kind of situation, you just think that if they're going to pick up the first down on you, they're going to have to do it throwing the football. But that time, the quarterback got out in the open field and got it done.
First down now and 10 to go.
On the 36-yard line.
The Tennessee Titans go with a four-man front. First down, looking to throw. Steps out of bounds at the 47-yard line. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done, seeing the whole field and taking advantage of what the defense is giving them right now.
Breeze sends one of his guys in motion. We played a quarter. The score is 14-3. Saints.
New Orleans 14, Tennessee 3. The teams are ready for the second quarter.
Line the ball up in there. Those safeties will
First and
start
10.
to cheat up.
Ball
And that's
on
when
the
you can go over the
47-yard
top.
line.
They line up in the I formation. On the ground is the tailback.
I know it takes patience, but you have to keep
3-yard
running the
gain on the
football
play.
to defense. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big game.
Second and 7.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The Tennessee Titans come out in a 4-3. He drops back. Pass is complete. The Saints have yet to face a third down in this series, and they have 3 first downs. First down now and 10 to
Ball
go.
on the 40-yard line.
Single set backfield. They'll give it off here. Play action. Hammered as he lets it go.
Holding on the offense, number 25.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick
Ball
up
on
a first
the
down.
50-yard line.
The Titans line up with a nickelback. He looks to throw on first down. And he can't hang on to it.
Well, if the wide receiver is not kicking himself, the quarterback or the head coach might be. That was an easy.
Second and long. Ball on the 50-yard line.
The Tennessee Titans come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. The 40.
Bush with the carry. Gain of 18 on the play.
On third down,
and 2.
they have to get it inside
Ball
the
on
30
the
to convert
32-yard
for first. The Titans go with a 4-man front. Here's a counter play. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete. Hey, this kick will be from about 47 yards out. And he makes it.
Is good.
The kick. Fields it at the 1. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out.
The Titans will start the drive at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
The New Orleans Saints bring in their dime package. Drops back on 1st down. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice game.
1st and 10
now, and 10
ball
to go.
on the 38-yard line.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. They give it to the tailback.
This is a spot when you want to show the defense they have to respect your running game.
Second down and 5.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The New Orleans Saints come out in a 4-3. Hold everything. We have a flag on the play.
Holding on the offense. Number 68.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
The Saints bring in their dime package. All kinds of pressure. Spins away. And he just throws this one out of bounds.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
Let's go. Big play, big play. Drops back to pass. Tries to fake the defense. And they get him there for the sack. The offensive line seemed to have a tough time picking up their blocks on that point.
And this quarterback's a pretty tough guy, but when you see those big guys running at you, it makes all the difference in the world.
Pushed back deep to return. Calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 36-yard line.
Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Tennessee Titans go with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. Hurst will tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive. The pursuit to the ball, they were all coming there.
That'll bring us to a 2nd and long situation.
33-yard line.
The Titans line up in a 4-3. He drops back to pass. Defense closing in. Has a man deep. Here's the throw. The 20, the 10. Touchdown Saints.
Sometimes I think because Drew Brees isn't a very big guy, people tend to think he doesn't have great arm strength. But when I go back and put on the tape, there's no question that when he has to make a throw, when he has to make that deep comeback kind of a throw, he has plenty of arm strength to do anything, and he's a big play guy. You always see him creating big play opportunities for his receivers.
And the point after is good. And already this one is looking like it's out of hand.
Well, we've seen stranger things happen in the NFL, but this one is beginning to smell like a blowout.
Hartley tees up the ball and looks ready to kick it deep.
Williams back deep to return.
The kick is away. Fields it at the 2. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive.
Ball on their own 20. Start the drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarter defense. They'll throw on first down, and he throws it away. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. Second down, 10 yards to go.
On the 24-yard line.
From the gun. He drops back to pass. Now he's scrambling. Just a short gain that time after the scramble.
Well, it beats a sack anyway. If it's not there, just pull the thing down, get what you can, and then take your lumps.
Young sends one of his guys in motion. Back to throw. David gets the pick. Defensive pressure forced a very risky throw that time.
Well, that's what you're trying to do as a defensive coordinator. Bring some pass rushers into the quarterback space and see what happens. That time he didn't handle it very well at all.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 34-yard line. The Tennessee Titans line up in a 4-3. The halfback with the catch. Bush picks up a yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. Breeze sends one of his guys in motion. Back to pass. Crosses the line. Griffin drags him to the ground at the 22-yard line.
Set. Brown. 35.
Campbell goes in motion. They'll throw on first down under heavy pressure.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? There's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
Drops back to pass. With the catch. Finnegan tackles him at the 12-yard line. New Orleans will take a timeout.
21-yard gain on the play.
Just about 12 yards away now.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Another trip to the red zone. Last time it resulted in a touchdown. Little handoff. Was only able to get a few on the run, but it was still enough for the first down. First and goal at the
9-yard line.
The Titans go with a 4-man front. The halfback with the carry. Setting up play action. To the end zone. They can't complete the pass. Now the offense will be looking at the second down. Second and goal now at the 9-yard line. The Tennessee Titans line up in a 4-3. Here's the give.
The defense held their position and didn't let him get away with that.
On the play.
This isn't much more than an extra point. That kick goes right through the uprights as he tacks on another 3. And as we head to halftime, the score is 27-3. Saints.
The Titans, 3. We're ready to begin.
We'll have to see how both teams respond as the second half kickoff is just seconds away. Gets a good kick here. Takes it at the 4.
With this kind of a lead, some players may start thinking about putting it in cruise control, but we've seen stranger things in the National Football League than a comeback from this kind of a score.
We'll start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Titans bring in the nickel package. He looks to throw on first down. He's under pressure. Throws it deep. Incomplete pass. This one might have been interference. Let's see what the ref says.
Pass interference on the defense. First down.
And they say the defender made contact with the receiver too early.
But the defender can't go through the offensive player on the way to the ball, and that's what happened there.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
One-man backfield. Drops back on first down. And the bomb is away. The catch is made. Another positive gain through the air.
You know, I know there are a lot of people out there who like to watch defensive football games.
First and 10.
Not me. I like to watch a guy throw it around like this. His quarterback's hot, and he knows it.
The Tennessee Titans go with a four-man front. They go with a run. Setting up play action. All kinds of pressure. Oh, and they got it.
This quarterback's a tough guy, but man, you don't ever want to see your quarterback take a shot like that. Hey, that kind of a hit can really change the complexion of a game.
On the 28-yard line.
The Titans come out in a 4-3. They hand it off.
Well, they might not be breaking off any big gains, but you can see those offensive linemen still working hard down
Ball
there.
on the 26-yard line.
The Tennessee Titans line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Tips it away.
Yeah, sometimes those tip balls end up being tipped up in the air, and that's what defenses really feed on, those tip drills.
This will be a 41-yard attempt.
43 yards out.
It's good.
Is good.
Solid effort this game. That's 3 field goals now. Hartley looks to send this one deep.
Williams back to return.
Decent kick. Fields it at the 2. They'll start this drive at the 22-yard line.
Williams on the return.
Try this play.
Ball on their own
will start the
22.
drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
The New Orleans Saints go with a 4-man front. Gain of 2.
On the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
Second down and 8.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The Saints line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Drops back. Keeps his balance. Young can't escape the pressure. What can they do to stop the bleeding here, Chris? They've brought him down 4 times now. Third and long now after the sack.
21-yard line.
Watch the draw still.
The Tennessee Titans line up with 5 receivers. He drops back to pass. Defense closing in. Pass completed.
Nice job by the quarterback that time. Recognizing the corner burst, getting the ball out of there and picking up the first down.
35-yard line.
The defense comes out in the dime package. They hand it off. And he finds the open field. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. And he scores. What a play.
Touchdown, Tennessee!
Baronis lining up for the point after. Point after is good. Tennessee will be kicking off.
For the kickoff. Thomas back to return.
Good distance on the kick. Fields it at the 2.
Well, if they can keep playing anywhere close to the way they were playing in the first half, it looks like you can chalk up another win for this franchise.
The
First and
Saints
10.
will start the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
They line up with split backs. He looks to throw on first down. And the back has some running room.
Evans.
Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
First
Ball on
and
their
10.
own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Breeze lines up with a split backfield. Fullback handoff.
What a hit.
You have to keep the defense honest by making those runs and passes.
Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Watch the screen, baby. Watch that screen.
The Tennessee Titans line up in a 4-3. Gets it off. Gain of 4
with the carry. Gain of 4 on the play. Third
Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hole formation here. They give it to the quarterback. What a brutal hit. And they'll settle for the run on third down.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It is 4th down and 3 yards to go. This is a pretty controversial call. I really would have expected them to punt this ball. They'll give it off here.
And we've seen so many rule changes over the years to help the passing game, but not many to help the running game. So that's a little old school football right there.
They line up in the I formation. They give it to the tailback. Play action. And the bomb is away. The deep pass is complete. Touchdown, Saints. Perfect throw against single coverage. Hartley lining up for the point after. The extra point is good. New Orleans gets ready to kick it away.
Williams back to return.
Kicks it off. Fields it at the 2. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown. First
Ball
on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Saints bring in their dime package. The pass rush got it. Young gets sacked. This O-line is really getting manhandled out there. That's sack number 5. They've given up. Second and long situation now following the sack.
15-yard line.
The New Orleans Saints line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. It's completed. 8-yard gain.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Third down and 7.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
They'll work from the shotgun. They give it to the tailback. No chance there to pick up the first.
1-yard gain on the play.
So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got
On the
any.
receiving team, number 31.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's 39-yard and automatic first downs.
The Titans come out in a 4-3. Here's the halfback. Bush gains around 6 yards on the run.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4 now.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Breeze lines up with a split backfield. Hand off to the fullback. And he will lose yardage on the play.
Just keep hanging with that run. You know, sooner or later the defense is going to make a mistake and allow a big one to break into the end zone.
The Tennessee Titans go with a 4-man front. Drops back. Pass completed. And a great pass for the quarterback to convert for the first down. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Titans line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain. And that's the end of the third quarter. The New Orleans Saints 37. The Titans 10.
37. Tennessee 10. The fourth quarter is about to begin.
It's second down and 8 to
Ball
go.
on the 39-yard line.
The Titans go with a 4-man front. They'll give it off here. The 20. And this one looks like it's going to come back. Touchdown, Saints.
Holding on the offense. Number 88.
That was a very, very costly mistake there.
That drives the coaches crazy, it drives the players crazy, it drives the fans crazy, and it drives the guy who made the foul out of the league if you keep that up.
So it's second and long now after the penalty.
49-yard line.
Single set backfield. On the ground to the tailback. Bush picks up a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play. Third and
Ball on the 48-yard
Ball
line.
on the 48-yard line.
That's what we need. Turnover.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Little handoff. Play action. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it deep. Left side.
And I'm not so sure the pressure isn't getting in his head a little bit. He dropped back, set his feet very quickly, and got that one out of there. But you have to give the receiver a chance to get there first.
Turnover, baby.
Tell you, I'm very surprised that they aren't going to just punt this ball away. Back to pass. Throws it deep. The deep pass is complete. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
This is the 8th play of this drive inside the red zone. The Tennessee Titans come out in a 4-3. Hands it off. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gains about 7 yards.
On the play.
Goal line only a dozen yards away now. The Titans line up in a 4-3. Here's a counter play. He's still going. Spins away from the defender.
Set.
Shockey in motion. A little misdirection. Pollock brings him down at the 1. On first and goal, they can't get it into the end zone. About a yard to pay dirt.
Green on the line. No gain on the play.
Ball 1. Puts his head down. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Hartley lining up for the point after. Point after is good. The Saints up big.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Williams back to return.
The kick. Fields it at the 11. Runs over tackle.
Well, time isn't on their side anymore. They're going to have to get the ball down the field, get it in the end zone, and get it back quickly.
They'll take over at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Gun, gun, gun.
Young will line up with the shotgun formation. He looks to throw on 1st down. The catch is made.
Give this one a try.
Watch that QB scramble.
They'll throw on 1st down. Pass completed. Huge hit.
Give this one a shot.
Troubles.
1st down, looking to throw. And it's tipped away. Gage was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, sometimes those tip balls end up being tipped up in the air, and that's what defenses really feed on, those tip drills.
The New Orleans Saints line up with a nickelback. Drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure. Incomplete pass. 3rd down coming up after that incompletion.
Intended receiver on the play. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Saints bring in their quarter defensive package.
Hey, watch the blue.
He drops back. He's under pressure. He fumbled it. The Saints recovered it. Hate to say it, but this one looks like it's coming back.
On the offense, number 28, 1st down.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
One-man backfield. On the ground with the tailback. Bush gets 3 yards on the carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
We have 2 minutes left to play in this game.
42-yard line.
The Tennessee Titans line up in a 4-3. Here's a counter play. About 4 yards on that play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
From their own 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Single set backfield. They go with a pitch to the right. Won't be stopped. And it looks like he's going to be short on this one.
Well, as an offense, the last thing in the world you wanted here was to have to punt the football away. But here, clearly, they're going to have to. And now it's going to be up to the defense to try and win this one.
This is a very questionable play call here. I'm not sure I agree with it. Here's the deal. Just simply power football there, converting on 4th down.
Well, when you get in that kind of situation, certainly no surprises. It just comes down to the big offensive lineman against the big defensive lineman, and the big guys on offense won that battle.
First
They line up at the 50.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Titans bring in the nickel package. They go with the kneel down. Set. Hut. And they will kneel down to try to run out the clock. So this one is all wrapped up.
Our final score is
The New Orleans Saints 44, the Tennessee Titans 10.
10.
From all of us here at EA Sports, it's been a pleasure to bring this game to you. With Chris Collinsworth, I'm Tom Hammond, saying so long, folks.